Welcome to the Stellar Show, Fayette County TV, Channel 77Q, Colin Breeze Live, myself, Ken Philibum. Stellar's Collectible Shop inside the Uniontown Mall, owner Victor Malik, inside his store here, Stellar's Collectible Shop in the Uniontown Mall. And don't let me get Fayette Friends alum, Fayette Friends of Animal alum, the Duke here. What's going on in the shop,
Put that
sir?
ear over, brother. There you go. Looking good.
No, he can hear more this way.
Really?
Oh, yeah, that's why he does that. He'll anyway.
You never told us what breed of dog Duke is.
Long-haired Dachshund.
That's information that we're 80-some shows in that we never knew.
I think we covered that at some point.
Did we really? Okay. So big thing that's coming up, we got
more.
Thanksgiving about 2 weekends away. After that, Christmas. After that, the card show here at the Uniontown Mall. It'll be December 26th and 27th. Pack Attack tickets are available right now, as well as tables for the show. Come up to the mall and get them, or go to PittsburghCardShow.com or Stellar Collect. You can buy both online at both places. We're expecting a really big show this year, so come on up and get your stuff early. The Pack Attack is limited to 50. Okay. Where's my ice cream?
It's right here.
My man.
We got.
How was that game?
We got Adam's ice creams in there as well.
Adam Schmadam.
Oh, he got the same
This
crap
is a beautiful bag. When I see this bag coming in, I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
So tell us about the Indiana game. That was probably one of the better games you've been to.
This year, yes, but overall, I wouldn't.
As far as the game goes,
no,
that wasn't a great game.
I wouldn't even put it in my top 10, just because once again the officiating has to ruin everything.
That was the next question I was going to ask you about.
I just want to jump into that. Let's just go there. You know what? Until officiating is cleaned up at all levels, take it off the gambling books, the sites. It's a conflict of interest because these refs. I'm sorry. I could go on and on. I don't think, especially the crap that I saw this past Saturday. The only people that wanted Penn State to win that game was Smith and the fans. Everyone else, and I really believe what I'm about to tell you. Obviously the Big Ten, they had the agenda. You know, they need to protect that bye for Indiana. So there's that. You know, the money.
Got big news today. The head of the college football, the group, I can't think of the name, the group that picks the teams, he resigned due to some kind of scandal. So he
shocker.
was the head of Baylor. We're going to find out that he resigned both that and the presidency of Baylor, according to ESPN. That just was on the wire before you showed up here at the Uniontown Mall.
Yes.
So could be something to do with what we're talking
Well,
about.
and I hope so, because honestly, this is frustrating. You know what? I'm just going to be selfish. You use myself as an example. I think my ticket was $54. 2 hours drive up and back. My time and everything else is put into that. And that day is just, oh, you know what? Oh, good God, Penn State might actually pull this off. Hey, you're allowed to hold Smith the rest of the game.
They've been holding the edge rusher for Penn State for
years.
a couple of years now. This is the way you play football. You have to either learn how to fight through it or become the team that gets the benefit of the calls. So the games aren't on the level.
And I'm glad you said benefit of the calls, because this is something we talked about recently, maybe off air. But I like when they do replays in the stadium, and at home you're probably watching
They
where
were complaining on the broadcast as well.
But I want to touch on the touchdown at the end. When you see that video from the back, it's not a touchdown. When you see it from the side, it's a touchdown. So it's not a clear touchdown. And you know what? You owed it to Penn State because of that touchdown or that extra 2-point conversion you gave Penix 2 years ago. So you know what?
Go with that.
I'm being honest here. I just, you know what? They're called makeup calls. You screwed up 5 years ago. You could have repaid it this week, but you didn't.
And you're right about that. And this stuff isn't only affecting gambling bottom lines, it's affecting players' futures.
Oh, absolutely.
Because when you look at
Smith.
Denai Dennis Smith, that preseason, he was ranked as the second best player coming
And he
into.
probably still is.
No, he's dropped out of the.
Well,
when
but
you
I
look
mean-
at mock drafts right now,
Well,
he's not even considered
sorry.
a first-round draft.
He didn't drop talent-wise, but because of what's going on film, because of what we're talking about,
Yeah.
is why his draft stock is slipping. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and we're going to get to picks here eventually. And the thing about the picks is we've struggled this year
Especially
without
lately.
good games.
That's
So
part of it,
these
too.
these conference there's nothing really to pick. There aren't big games every week. So before you used to have top 10 matchups, top 15 matchups. You really don't have that anymore. You got basically one good game a weekend. It's so bad this weekend that college football game day, the biggest show probably on television, will be at Acrisure Stadium for the Pitt Notre Dame game. Done.
Just make sure you have all your crap cleaned up before the Steelers kick off Sunday.
But that's where college football is right now. The schedules are favoring the bigger schools who are playing really nobodies.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a different college football world, and the money, the refs, all of this are affecting this right
Well,
now.
and another part of this too, like I'm glad you back to the money. So why there was a lot of people that needed Penn State to lose. Indiana, the Big Ten, and honestly, Penn State's front office. If Penn State wins that game Saturday, they have to make Smith the head coach, and I think they already know who
This
it's
is
gonna
taking
be.
nothing away from the one angle on the touchdown pass that made it look like a touchdown. That was a tremendous play and a tremendous catch, which, if you really look at it right now, here's a question for everybody who follows college football. Who's contending for the Heisman Trophy?
Well, I'm glad you said that, because you know what?
Mendoza, I guess, has it walking away. Who
I
else
hope
is there?
not. You know what? Especially after the clowns that went home with their heads in shame because they made the mistake. You know what? When you go into an opposing team's stadium and you're disrespectful to them, you get what you have coming. And the Indiana fans were no exception Saturday. So I'll keep the clean version of some of the stuff that I said to them. But you know what? They were one. He found his spine whenever Indiana, were gifted that touchdown at the end, and he started ranting to me about how this guy's going to win the Heisman. And I goes, that goes to show what a sad state the Heisman Trophy is right now. That this guy's the front runner.
There's no one else.
Oh, Ohio State. Oh, it's slipping me right now.
They're all the same.
Well,
Everybody at Ohio State.
but I'll take three players
Smith
from Ohio
and Tate,
State.
the wide
Yeah,
receivers, are canceling each other out.
I'll take either one of them over.
Saying the quarterback.
Look,
Just saying.
yeah, no, right?
But
Yeah, right. Oh, like I could rant on and on about this, but my problem is at the end of the day, yeah, like this until they clean up officiating, I don't think this stuff should be on the sports book. Mm-hmm. And I believe that, and I'm sorry.
Well, speaking of cleaning things up, you have the problems that we've just discussed. I don't know if you saw ESPN again or CBS right now. The big story in Pittsburgh is some anonymous source inside the Pirates says that Skeens wants to be traded to the Yankees.
That was already killed.
Oh, it's all over the internet now.
And it was debunked last night.
Still on the internet right now.
Because that's the people that are just getting caught up from yesterday.
Yeah.
No, he actually came from Skeen's mouth that he likes being. He understands where the. I don't know how the exact.
This is the problem. What's the old adage that a lie makes it all the way around the earth once before the truth gets its pants on? And that's what's happening right now.
I'm tell you
a
why
story
I
like
don't
this
believe
is everywhere because it takes that long to debunk it, and everybody jumps on these things.
I'm going to tell you why I don't believe it. The source is anonymous.
Of course, that's the problem. Is you can quote an anonymous source nowadays.
When you're telling the truth, the source isn't anonymous. This person's, unless they're willing to put their name to it, it shouldn't be reported.
And that's, again, what I'm bringing this up for. And congratulations to Paul Skeens on struggling through a season with that batting order and somehow getting the Cy Young.
I don't remember
how he kept it together this year. You should get another award for that.
I don't remember the exact quote, but he made a comment last night about how he's looking forward to he wants to overcome the hurdles that the Pirates have in front of him. He likes the challenge. So
he's got one in front of him. And Bob Nutting, of course, he said that he's going to spend more money this year. Charlie Brown Lucy football, insert right there.
Hey, look, I personally think he'd be a fool to spend more money this year. Wait until the salary cap comes in after 26.
I would still like him to try to spend some money this year.
Well, look, I'm not opposed to it.
Get a couple batters, dear Lord.
Or how about the guys that he's paying now do a better job?
I think they've proven they can't.
Okay, fair enough. But, I was Kutch got $5 million last year, I think. You know what? Hit 300. Sorry.
$5 million.
Well, what?
$5 million. Okay, so let's go on to a question. The MVP race is going to be determined tonight. We do not know at this point who are the MVPs. I'm going to ask you, Ken. The AL, Judge, Raleigh, or Jose Ramirez?
The only one I've heard of is Judge, so.
Okay, so this is a clunker. The NL, have you heard of Ohtani, Schwarber, or Soto?
I'd go with Soto.
I'm going to take Ohtani and Judge. I'm going with the chalk on the MVPs for baseball. And that covers baseball for this week's show.
No, in all seriousness, like Ohtani, he's kind of equivalent to Patrick Mahomes of the NFL. He gets the calls, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a minute. So where you want to go next?
Let's open up some mail first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because we opened up one of these recently. I didn't open it up yet. It was literally on my porch around 20 after 1 today.
Coffee from Sensations here in the Uniontown Mall. What's up, Candy?
Where's mine?
You drink coffee?
No, but they got other stuff, right? That was a way to set them up. So, what do we got here?
Meatloaf on tomorrow at her place.
There you go.
Best meatloaf I've ever eaten.
So I showed a lower number version of this recently, as provided I got the right card in the mail. They did not put the Jersey Fusion box on this, which the way you pack this, bud, you're probably getting neutral feedback.
You get a blowtorch or something?
It might come to that.
Dear Lord. Mr. Watt. Wow.
Right.
Is that a patch?
Yep. That's for the same. There you go. Yeah, it's numbered out of 50, I think. The last one I had was 10. So.
I see something interesting on the back. Am I reading the back of that card right?
It's the same. Yeah, it's just pretty much the higher number version of the one I opened previously. It's the practice. Yeah.
16?
Yeah, because it was a 16 style. We covered that on the one when I opened the one that was a 9 out of 10.
Yeah. 2016 pants.
But
limited to 50.
I got that at a good price. If you're interested, we'll talk off air.
Okay.
But
cool.
Speaking of Steelers, what were your thoughts Sunday night?
I kind of called it. It was the Tomlin special. You go out west, and it's hard when you're a fan of a sports team and you can predict outcomes just because of it's not the current team. It's more the history of how the guy coaches the team. I struggle with dealing with Tomlin. Yeah, it's nice to have 500 seasons. You're never going to have a 2-12,
No.
2-16,
Same as
whatever.
Penn State, it ain't good enough. Your
But
job's to win the
it's
Super Bowl.
not,
Win the Super Bowl or
and
move on.
To go out there and lay an egg like that is just painful.
Well, it really is, but at least one good thing come from it. Vidal, I think that's how you say it, the running back for the Chargers. He carried me past showrunner Adam in fantasy
Speaking
football.
of which, let's do a little something different right now. I'm going to ask you a trivia question, and I'm
Good.
putting you on the spot, but this is a good one, and I don't expect you to know the answers. Name the top 5 passing yards leaders in the NFL right now.
The top 5 receivers?
Passing yards, quarterbacks.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Love?
No,
Wow. Lawrence?
no.
Oh, my. I'm going to just throw 2 more out there.
Yep.
Steve Young. No. No. Let's see here.
2,659 yards for the leading thrower of the football. This is amazing.
Go ahead.
4 customers, none of them guessed Daniel Jones is now leading the NFL in passing yards.
Boy, did they lay an egg against the Steelers, though.
Yeah, but Herbert's second, May is third, Stafford is fourth, and Mahomes is fifth.
That sounds about right.
Touchdown passing leaders.
I think Rodgers might be in there.
Rodgers is fifth.
Yeah, because he's actually got Jalen Hurts.
No.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he's lighting it up for me on fantasy though. Let's see here. Oh, good God, my Josh Allen.
No.
Wow.
Believe it or not, that's why this is interesting.
Tua.
Is all the big shots aren't there. No. Stafford, Goff, Herbert, May, Rodgers.
Well, yeah, Drake May is having a good year.
That's why this is an interesting thing that I did this morning is you could have drafted this as your fantasy football team. Take a look at this.
Oh yeah, Pickens.
Daniel Jones, you could have got him in the 14th round. These are average draft positions. So if in the first round you took Jonathan Taylor, second round took
I got him in the second.
Smith-Njigba, Cook in the third, in the fourth, Devontae Adams, because he is now leading the NFL in touchdown receptions.
Well, I was ready to throw that name out there if you asked.
Rico Dowdell in the 8th, Tyler Warren as your tight end in the 7th round, Dicker and the Denver defense. You would have a perfect lineup, and this was draftable. These are all the leaders in the league right now.
I wish I took Warren over Bowers. That was my only slip up in that one league.
I took Tyler in both leagues.
I was sitting there. I was like, it was Bowers or Warren. I went Bowers, and I regret it. Even that 40-point week last week that he was on my bench,
Yeah.
or 2 weeks ago. So we probably should get our picks in, or is there anything else?
Go ahead. We'll go with the picks next. Let's go to the college football lineup. Probably the best game of the day is Oklahoma, number 11, 7-2. Going to Alabama, who's number 4 at 8-1. Oklahoma's getting 6.5 on the road, 45.5's the over.
I'm going Roll Tide.
Roll Tide?
Yeah, I'll take the over.
I'm going under in that game, and I'm taking Alabama as well. Iowa off of a tough loss, 6-3, going to USC. Iowa getting the same spot, 6.5, 48.5.
Where's it played?
USC.
Yeah, go with the Trojans, and I'll take the under.
I'm taking Iowa to make a run.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the points with Iowa, and anytime Iowa plays a football game, you always bet
I know
under.
the Big Ten's not happy with USC and Michigan right now because allegedly they're talking defecting because of this.
Big Ten Enterprises nonsense.
And you know what? Penn State should join them.
Okay, number 10, Texas is on the road. This is going to be an interesting game. Texas 6.5 from Georgia, the number 5 team in the country, 48.5.
I like Georgia, and I like the under.
I think Georgia is on the cusp of being in that top 4 to get the bye. I think they play out the rest of the season as tough as possible. I'm taking Georgia in a blowout in this game, and this game goes over. Now the game that's, you got to give them credit. College football game day at Acrisure Stadium. Number 9, Notre Dame, 7-2, is given Pitt 12.5, 55 is the
Give them
over.
credit. They're in the ACC. They play schools like Hempfield.
This is their big time. Let them have
Okay.
one afternoon.
Fair enough.
Who you
I'll
taking?
concede.
Notre Dame?
I like Notre Dame. You know what? I think Pitt covers, though. Notre Dame to win, Pitt to cover, and I like the under.
Very big of you. I'm going with over in that game and them to cover. So we go on to the NFL, the 3-6 Bengals getting 5.5 from the Steelers, 48.5. You're there?
I play it on it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going under, and I'm going the Steelers.
This is the game where Aaron Rodgers, you hear this nonsense that if he plays at night, he's too tired to play. So 1 o'clock games are when he plays his best
Look,
football.
I mean, we're about the same age. I get it.
So I look for the Steelers to blow Cincinnati out this week after the loss out there. This is what, again, sadly, 500 teams do. So the Steelers big win this one and go over. The Ravens and the Browns, 4-5 Ravens going to Cleveland, 7.5. The Browns are getting 39.5.
I told you that Ravens team's clicking. I've watched them a little bit this year. They're getting better each week. I think they're back. The Browns shouldn't even show up. I'll take them in the
This
over.
is my fault for not doing the research on this. I don't know what happened in the first game between the two of them. With AFC North games, you always split. I think right now the Browns cover this at least, if not win outright. And Shedeur Sanders makes his appearance as an NFL quarterback this week.
Was he starting?
No, but I think Dylan Gabriel's so bad that he might make an appearance
I like what
in
John
the fourth
Gruden
quarter.
said. He said, "Give me the Browns and Shedeur, and I'll turn that team around."
So the last game is a big one. Everybody realized, as we said last week, there's still no difference. The Chiefs are not a playoff team right now, and they're traveling to Mile High to play the Broncos. This is one of these games where the NFL with the line is telling you it's rigged. 3.5 points is a road favorite. Going to Denver, 44.5.
This is the time of the year where the Chiefs turn it
5
on.
minutes.
Yeah. This is the time of the year where the Chiefs turn it on. I think they're good. I'll take the Chiefs and the over.
I'm calling this the not on the level bowl. So this thing is cooked, and the Chiefs are going to win this game by way more than 3.5. This is a game the Broncos should win big time.
I just watched that not on
Bet
the
the
level
Chiefs.
bowl in person on Saturday.
Yeah, this is the not on the level bowl.
And, before we forget, I want to remind everybody, Hillbilly's Got Talent up in Donegal, PA, Wednesdays. Or just get on their site, check out what's going on. You might see us up there judging at some point, the musical talent. And you know what? Maybe we'll even rope him into participating.
I got a pink sweatshirt on, You didn't even. I thought you'd really give me crap about this pink sweatshirt.
What?
Maverick Enterprises. Izzy, you owe me huge for wearing this thing.
Yeah, right.
So what else? Mike Kelly. I don't think you talked about Mike Kelly.
Well, Mike
earlier.
Kelly Toyota of Uniontown, where it's about trust. With a wide range of automotives to choose from, we make your car buying experience enjoyable and pleasant. Come see why generations have chosen us for their automotive needs. As always, thank you, Mike Kelly, and I apologize for butchering that, but you guys are much appreciated and a great asset to not just the show, but the community.
I got two things left. Which one do you want? You want to answer the phone wide?
No, because that's stuff we talked about at the beginning of last week's
Have you seen the Logan Paul thing yet?
Enlighten me.
Logan Paul bought off of Heritage Auctions an 8x8 section of the Chicago Bulls floor from the days, it was supposed to be from the 95 through 2000 era, signed by Michael Jordan. There's a problem with it because PSA says it doesn't photo match that floor.
So
and it's actually the one from 2000 on. Photo matches that one. He paid $560,000 for this. He has filed an injunction against Heritage Auction. This ought to be interesting as far as the memorabilia world goes when looking at things like on the authentication parts of it. As one of these days, we're going to get into this Beckett card of Kenny Pickett, where it has 3 10s and a 6, which makes it a 7. The numbers don't even add up. But talking about certifications and it being wrong.
No, yeah.
So this lawsuit could change some
but he got
things.
took on those Pokemon case too. You know what? He's got to get some better people headhunting this stuff for him.
Well, you've got the big shots going at it right now. Heritage and PSA are fighting over the authentication of a Michael Jordan autographed chunk of hardwood.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Fanatics to bury them both.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to wear that last month for breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, that's true. I just got it, though, yesterday.
Okay.
And congratulations as we're going out the door to Penn State Wrestling right now. Of the 10 wrestlers, Penn State has 4 number 1s and 2 number 3s. Of the 10, they've got 6 in the top.
They were honored Saturday.
Yeah.
But speaking of wrestling, Rise